of Holly.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Vlogmas. Today I am going to be counting down my top 6 DCOMs. And for those of you who are too young to know, a DCOM is a Disney Channel original movie. Now, all of these movies were made before the year 2003. These are all movies I grew up watching, movies that I wish I owned on DVD. 4 of them you can hardly find anymore, especially on TV. So I hope you enjoy. Number 5, The Phantom of the Megaplex. I doubt very many of you guys will actually know this movie. This is an older DCOM that used to come on around Halloween every year. It actually was one of the scariest when I was a kid. I don't think they played it in several years. Halloween Town has kind of taken over Disney Channel during the Halloween season. But they used to play this one a lot. The 17-year-old Pete works for the Megaplex, which is a big movie theater, and he is a senior manager, and all other employees are working to keep the theater neat for the giant premiere gala, the night they are going to premiere the new movie, Midnight Mayhem. He has his siblings, his girlfriend, and the movies are having major problems, like real tornadoes in the theater. So pretty much whatever the movies are about, these scary movies are about, are happening. The only scene that I can remember, I haven't seen it in years, and actually after I filmed this, I'm going to go see if I can find it anywhere. But I do remember the towards the end, there's this big blow-up dragon, and Pete, along with his little siblings, jump on top of this blow-up dragon. And it's like, that's the only thing I can remember from this movie. But it was really, really good. I saw it on the list of old DCOMs, and I was like, I missed that so much. But yeah, so Phantom of the Megaplex, like I said, I'm going to go look it up. I highly recommend you do. If I find a link, I will put it in the description box of it, because like I said, one of my all-time favorite movies. I miss it a lot. Alright, number 4 is The Color of Friendship. Again, this is another movie I don't think Disney Channel plays, but maybe every few years, if we're lucky. The Color of Friendship was actually such a beautiful movie that really taught people something. But anyway, The Color of Friendship is about a girl named Mari, who lives on a farm in South Africa. Her dad is a policeman who kind of gets into trouble, and so she is sent away to spend a semester in the U.S. with a congressman from California named Mr. DeLooms and his daughter Piper. They didn't expect that that Mari is a white South African and Piper is a black American. And so it's really difficult having that, which today shouldn't seem, but when it's set, it still was the point. It was the point where he wasn't comfortable. Mr. DeLooms was not comfortable with having a white female in his house. But it really showed, these two girls had such a strong bond. But it was such a good movie. One that, like I said, another one that I really wish they would play more often. Alright, number 3 is Get a Clue. Get a Clue. I feel like a good amount of you guys will know. Get a Clue had had a young Lindsay Lohan in it. But it was such a fun movie. Really cute. Kind of made all of us who watched it at that age want to become a super secret spy. Get a Clue is follows Lexi, who has spent her entire life you know, her family's wealthy, you know, her parents are great, but her dad's a reporter, and so she's a reporter for the school newspaper. Well, when a photo she took of her teacher is published in the daily paper, things start to get weird. One of the teachers goes missing, and along with one of her friends, Jack, and then two other of her friends, one who's played by Brenda Song from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. They set out to solve this mystery. Where did their teacher go? Like, what is going on? But it was really fun. Like I said, made a lot of, like, my friends and I, we loved that movie. It made us all want to become spies because it's so cool. But yeah, it was a really good movie. I'll see if I can find a link to it and leave it just below in the description. I'll do that hopefully with all the movies except for number 1. Everybody has seen my number 1, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, number 2 is Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. This actually has all 3 of them. Xenon, the Xenon series, probably my favorite series from Disney Channel. Xenon Carr is a 13-year-old girl who, thinking back, you know, she was 13. Oh my gosh. A 13-year-old girl. It's the year 2049. They live on a spaceship, and she lives on a spaceship. Her parents are scientists on the spaceship, but almost everybody lives in space. When she gets in some trouble, she is sent to Earth, which in her brain is the worst place imaginable. After several weeks of trying to adjust, Xenon gets help. Xenon asks for help from her friends to prove that the owner of the space station is like going to destroy it, or something's going to happen. She, you know, tries to prove that someone's up to no good, that something's going to destroy her real home, like where she's from. It's a really cute movie, a lot of fun. It has Raven-Symoné in it. Number 1, everybody knows this movie. Everybody has watched it. Everybody watches it every single year. It's the highlight to most teen Halloween Town. I mainly picked Halloween Town 1. Xenon, like I said, is my favorite series, but Halloween Town is my favorite. For those of you who are deprived and have not seen Halloween Town is a movie about 3 siblings, Marnie, Dylan, and Sophie, who grew up with a mother that was against Halloween, but a grandmother who was very for Halloween. And you find out why, which is because they are witches. And Marnie, who is about to turn 13, needs to begin her training to become a witch, or she will lose her powers. And her grandmother Aggie comes and visits on Halloween and tries to convince Marnie's mother to let her come back to Halloween Town with Aggie, where she lives. Well, after being told no, Aggie leaves to go back to Halloween Town, when the 3 children, of course, follow her. So the 3 siblings return to come to Halloween Town, where the grandmother agrees to train Marnie to come into her powers, while also investigating the dark thing that is going on in Halloween Town, which it's really cool. It brings all of your favorite Halloween stories into one. You have all the goblins and ghouls and witches and wizards and magical beasts, and just it's just an interesting story. Everything intertwines. But like I said, every kid knows Halloween Town. Disney Channel plays it constantly during Halloween. But yeah, that has to be my favorite Disney Channel original movie. There's my list of my top 6 DCOMs. I hope you all enjoyed. I will try and leave links to almost all the movies down below as soon as I can find them. But yeah, leave me a comment of some of your favorite DCOMs. Can be old, can be new. I do enjoy some of the new DCOMs. Like I said before, Teen Beach Movie is, in my opinion, a very, very good movie. Jump In, which is considered newer. I think it was like 08, 09 when it came out. High School Musical series, it was good. But I want to know your thoughts. What are some of your favorites? Leave them in the comments. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.